Hello, this is Jen Wood and welcome to another Mindfulness Monday. And today I would like to invite you to come back to your breath. I know we've spoken a bit about the breath before, and the breath is such a useful tool. It's useful because we always have it accessible to us. And because we can use it to help us to tune into our present moment experience. And when we are able to tune into our present moment experience, we can build our resilience. We can help to psychologically protect ourselves, create a safer container for our experience in the present moment. If we don't have such a safe container, we can become focused on things that weren't good that happened in the past. We can worry about the things that might happen in the future that we might have no control over. We can start getting involved with all of the kind of what ifs, which can be really unhelpful and increase our anxiety. And if we overfocus on the past, we can sometimes feel depressed. So thinking about how you can use your breath to return to the present moment. And we've practiced the really simple kind of posture. Feel your feet, feel your seat, feel your body. So if you'd like to join me and do this, we can just very gently come back to our seat. And you can do this if you're lying down as well, but it's good to do it sitting, because when you're sitting you can feel your feet on the floor, on the ground, and you can imagine these roots that we've been growing over all these weeks, feeling your roots strong. And as the trees and plants nourish themselves by drawing nourishment from the earth, you can imagine, we're being creative here, you can imagine that you're drawing that nourishment up through your roots, your imaginary roots, into the body, giving yourself vitality, nourishing yourself, giving yourself whatever you might want. So feeling your feet and your roots, feeling your seat, noticing all the areas that are in contact with your seat. And if you're lying down, all the areas of your body that are in contact with whatever you're lying on. And notice your body. Just the usual setup, feeling your shoulders relaxing, feeling your chest open, feel the strength up the back of your body, feel the openness in the front of your body, perhaps bringing one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly, bringing your chin up a centimetre. We don't want to be looking up like this, just slightly up, feeling your jaw relax, allowing your teeth to separate, feeling all the muscles around your eyes and eyelids relaxing as you, if you haven't already done so, allowing your eyelids to close. And imagining that there's a golden thread on the crown of your head, just gently pulling you upwards. And just imagine yourself growing. So you're like a mountain and you've got a really stable base. And the peak of your mountain has got this wide sight, this different perspective. It can really help you to access that part of the mind, the wise mind. It can really help us when we're starting to feel anxious. When we feel anxious, that comes from our reptilian brain, from our oldest part of our brain. And when we can access that new brain, that wise mind, it can really help us. And when you have that posture, feeling your feet, feeling your seat, feeling your body support you in your mindfulness practice, you can just gather your attention into your breath. And you can breathe in through your nose. And you can breathe out, sigh out. And you can breathe in again through your nose. And sigh out. And if you imagine that you're sighing out, a bit like you're polishing a window, there's maybe a smear on the window and you're going, just like you're about to give it a polish. And by doing that, you're really releasing any tension, physical tension, any emotional tension. And then feeling your breath, now breathing in and out through your nose. And feeling your breath slowing down. Breathing in slowly. And breathing out slowly. And as you slow everything down, start to notice how you feel. And now, starting to do an experiment with yourself and just speeding your breath up. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And just notice how you feel. Notice what's different. And now, changing. Breathing in more slowly, perhaps breathing in for a count of 3. And breathing out for a count of 3. Breathing deeply down into your tummy, imagining that there's a balloon and you're expanding it gently. And as you slowly breathe out, you just allow your tummy to relax back. So you're breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you like counting. Maybe you prefer to use a phrase, something which is really helpful for you right now, like, I know I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing out. You don't have to say these things, just say them in your mind's eye. Maybe you'd like to say something to yourself like, I know I am enough. I breathe in, I'm nourishing myself. I breathe out and I release what I don't need. I breathe in energy, I release tiredness. I breathe in vitality, I breathe out and let go of exhaustion. You can play with this, you can use your creativity and your imagination, because nobody needs to know what you're saying to yourself. You could experiment with what feels good. Maybe starting the day off like this, just really tuning into yourself, tuning into your breath. And remember, as before, if thoughts come up and they're not helpful, you can just imagine that you're bringing your thoughts to your breath, and then you're releasing them, you're breathing them out, you're letting them go, and you could always try thanking them as you let them go. What we resist persists. So if you thank them, if you welcome them in and thank them as you release them, they might be less likely to hang about. So that's a little revision of our grounding, which is really important. Just being able to ground yourself and settle yourself when you feel anxious, really helpful. Coming back to the present moment, knowing that when you can bring yourself back to the present moment, you're so much more resilient. Using your breath as a bridge between your mind and your body, really helping you to come into your body, and hand over the heart or tummy or both is a really good way to come into your body as well. So I really hope you enjoy practicing that and keep coming back to your breath, even if it's just 3 breaths. Breathing in what you need, breathing out what you don't need. Having a little experiment of breathing in quickly and then slowing it down, and maybe quickly again and slowing it down. And notice how the nervous system responds. If you feel anxious, how it responds when you slow the breath down. And if you feel really sluggish, maybe you want to speed your breath up a bit to give yourself more energy. Our breath is such a useful resource. Good luck. I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you next week for another Mindfulness Monday.